everybody, welcome to this amazing game of Payday 2. Today we're going to be doing the San Martin Bank death sentence 1 down with a group of people I have gathered from stream, and we'll be running it loud instead of stealth. I could try it loud with bots, but I have never run it loud before, and having help with friends is always good. If you want me to do it solo, let me know. I doubt you do, but if it makes a difference, let me know. One big question that comes along for my stream is, what are meta builds for death sentence 1 down? Some people struggle with it, and I would likely say that your builds are very limited. Dodge is not as meta as it may have been at one point, but the build I'm going to be going with is a Buzzsaw light machine gun with a China Puff 40mm grenade launcher. We're going to be running a combined tactical vest. I'm not level 100, so I'm 89 as I'm trying to infamy up. I am infamy 5 already. We're going to be running hostage taker, get some jokers in. Probably don't need partners in crime, but I'm just going to deal with partners in crime because I want my jokers to live as long as possible and deal a little bit more damage, even though they're not going to do that much. Then we're going to be running body expertise for my LMG. Effectively, my LMG is going to mow down a whole bunch of enemies, get them out of the way. It has really good ammo pickup, so I shouldn't ever need ammo, and I just destroy everything in my path. Movement speed and capability of reloading, and always run 9 lives on DSOD. That's definitely what you're going to do. The perk deck's going to be the most important. There's a couple that I recommend, and I mean, you can find something that fits for you, but if you're struggling, the 3 that I'm always told that are great, the one I run is Stoic. This reduces all damage you take by 75%. That's massive. And then puts the other 75% in a dot, which you take damage over time, but you heal it back up with the flask. And then you recharge your flask faster by getting kills. So having an LMG, you mow down a whole bunch of enemies, get your flask back, tank a whole bunch of damage, and rinse and repeat. It kind of fixes itself. The other 2 recommendations are Anarchist and Kingpin. Anarchist being the opposite of Stoic, whereas Stoic takes the damage and bounces back with health. Anarchist tries to stay alive by replenishing armor constantly. Effectively, you become invincible for 2 seconds after your armor breaks, and then you're running a whole bunch of skills to replenish your armor instantly from dealing damage, and then Anarchist itself has that built in, so you deal damage, you get more armor, you have a lot of armor, and you stay lightweight, I believe, is the purpose of that. You're lightweight, and I believe you can even put a little dodge in that. Dodge not nearly as viable, just because how accurate enemies are. You are bound to go down. You can make dodge work for you, but the struggle will be a lot harder than just some more consistent strategies. But if you do run dodge, you're likely going to be running Swan Song, because once you go down, then you'll use the extra time to mow down as many enemies as possible, be inspired by your friends who are also running dodge, and usually chain yourself through and run enough Dr. Bags to keep yourself afloat. So with that out of the way, we're going to go ahead and jump into the San Martin Bank loud and see if we can handle it.
Let's get you.
Alright, so if you want to see the whole intro to this fun scene, you'll have to watch the stealth video I did.
Casual stroll into the bank, yeah?
But we're going loud. I'm not letting us stealth this at all. But we do have 2 jokers I can do, so we're gonna melee. Oh, we killed him already. Hot damn. Alright, so we opted to have the zip line, and I think we're gonna have a Vlad surprise here. Uh-oh, seems like we had lost an ally.
No, fuck.
What the hell? Vlad's surprise is a interesting surprise.
The winch. Take the chain and get it on the telebooth.
Oh.
Advise opening it up.
Hey, guys. Guys! You better tell my brother-in-law to step on it.
So they're gonna winch open the front. So I guess Jigu Disconnected might have crashed during the loading. So we'll have to wait for that. I like all the sounds of it breaking are occurring while the loading's going on.
There he goes.
Interesting. That was worth.
The security gate needs to be
So get a small hit. I need jokers. Jokers really help with absorbing damage and being distraction, as well as just slightly more DPS. Let's see, find the server room. So that's probably the server room that we've seen before in the stealth run. I've never had to access that before, so I wish, oh, that was it.
Why don't you just have the computer? Let me handle this, yeah?
Alright, so we gotta find the IT guy on the upper floor. What if we killed him? What would happen then?
There he is. Get I'll move on.
Oh, he's never been here.
He gets to the server room. If you get there, you
I guess he spawns only after you go loud.
maybe don't do that, yeah? Why not? It's effective.
Get a move on. Get I'll move on.
So my Joker's just kind of taking some damage. So with what I have, the LMG, I don't have to aim for the head. I deal headshot bonus damage, or at least 90% of it, just by hitting the body. So as you saw, my health became dotted. That was the damage I took, and then I just drank my flask to heal up the damage and give myself a little boost of health. So the more damaged I am, the more I heal. And then over time, I'll take a small bit. And then because I have the Jokers, I also heal a small amount. So the Jokers for hostage take are very important.
Come here. Follow me.
Go get him, IT boy.
Okay, now keep the ghettos away while he does his job.
Ooh, dozer. Alright, so took a nasty hit. Healed up. One of our allies running a Thanatos, so I just gotta blow up the masks for him, and then he'll be good. Which I just did there. Take care of it. We're not in comms, so I wanted to record the video with no comms. We could. Jigu just went down. And I don't have Inspire because I'm not level 100. Normally I would run Inspire for a Death Sentence 1-down run. Highly suggest everyone on the team run it. It makes it very easy getting people back up. Jigu's running one of the dodge builds that we had talked about where you would run Swan Song. But again, I'm not at the highest level I could be, and I am lacking a lot of power I could be having. Anytime I'm not in a fight, even though I have a lot of rounds and it's a slow reload, I reload to max. I know it's gonna bug some people, why would I do that? But it's mostly because I don't want to sit around and fight if I don't have to. Well, there's a turret out there, I ain't going out there. The Buzzsaw LMG is probably one of my favorites. Just simple, high ammo replenishment, good damage, very fast fire rate, and pretty stable. Just literally mow down entire armies.
Now, get to the vault.
And then if there's a whole bunch of shield, I just launch a grenade launcher like so down there, and then just take care of that. Might have lost my Joker. Or is that? I think that's my Joker up there. I need to make sure I have him. So I can tank the dozer and then just keep spraying, and when I take too much damage, just use the flask. Can't use the flask if I'm shooting, so I have to do a brief pause to shoot. We have to go get the flare. Yeah, but there's a helicopter guy's gonna come by, so get the smoke signal, take some cover, sit down, relax. There's turrets shooting at us, don't want to be bothered by it. There's multiple turrets out here, that's not good. Oh, maybe I can. That's what the grenade launcher is for. I really bring the grenade launcher to handle Captain Winners and other heists. But, you know, it's not terrible for the... It's not terrible for the turrets either. This game moves pretty fast, so it's hard to really commentate everything that's going on, so I do apologize. All you have to really know is I shooty McBang a lot of people, and I think I hear a dozen. No, it's just the music being baller as fuck. Got it. Wait, did I make it repair? Okay, works for me. We're held down by two different Oh, he's running Thanatos. Duh! Thanatos is amazing. If I could blow the shield off this, it'll make our Thanatos buddy bust out. There we go. Got it to retreat. I think he got it, but now I'm out of grenades, so we're gonna have to find more ammo.
Any second now.
Drill parts right in the middle of the street. Fantastic.
But 7 points for effort.
7 points for effort. The Beast. Oh, this will be fun.
Set the beast up for
Oh boy. So I'm getting shot by a turret. My health is just depleting. We'll replenish that quickly. You don't really want to ever be low on health, ever. Not on DSOD. It's a very painful experience if you do. But we gotta go set up the Beast of a drill, which I don't think you see the Beast more than once. Oh boy.
That's one big black dopamine drill. It's a nice piece of kit, yeah?
Wait, was that a... Oh, that's Joker.
Drop your gun.
I really would like to make sure I secure another Joker.
Drop your weapon.
So we're gonna dominate a cop. What we did was effectively, you just hurt them and then you just spam F to dominate them. And then as long as I have a Joker, I will heal, or even just a hostage would work. So I'm gonna run up here, blast him in the face. There we go, and then I needed to go take cover so I can heal. Boy. Yeah, don't want to be out there taking too much damage.
Hurry, friends. You just lost another civvy. Gotta focus on the
So we need another part. We need to get back out there. What part are we missing? Shield boy. Another thing to keep in mind if you are going for hostages and jokers and such, just know that you cannot, you know, hostage a special unit, so no shields, medics, tasers, and all that. Ooh, good heal on that. I just like to spray a little bit, walk away, reload my guns.
Start it up and keep the girls away. Those federales
Like
are
to
going
stay
to-
as loaded as possible. Stay covered. Don't like to run out too often if I don't have to. Taking a lot of meaningless damage will get you killed in the long run. And unfortunately, killing a civvy cost me a little bit of money, but I don't need money at this point. We're good. We should be good. No special units in here. Just patrol. The more you kill, the better. If you can kill what spawns, just, you know, keep it under control. Don't let them flood too hard. Pretty good. Keep an eye on the corners. Always have an escape plan. It's a lot better to run and gun than it is to sit still, especially on DSOD. Kiting them around keeps them spread out. You never want to just walk into a room with like 100 enemies in there. Ooh. Oh, hello. See you later. Good stuff. Seems like I'm not getting any ammo. Must not be picking up enough.
And repair it.
So the spare parts are going to be outside. That's unfortunate.
Oh. Why is it taking so long?
I love Vlad. He's crazy. Unfortunately, we don't have Bonnie this time. I would love to play Bonnie as my bot. Can't convert, so that means I have 2 of my jokers already.
Protect the drills from the ghettos.
I honestly thought this would be a lot harder. I'm not used to playing on DSOD all the time. I have finished every mission on DSOD, but normally it was a struggle whenever we did loud. But I guess I'm just so used to it by now after doing 74 missions. It's like, I guess I get used to it.
Could have only done a tiny bit better myself, yeah? Got a little something, but not
One thing to keep in mind as well, if you struggle with ammo, always try to let the enemies come into a general area where it's safe for you to collect ammunition. If you don't, you'll end up wasting a lot of ammo because you're not recovering what you use. If you shoot them while they're outside in a dangerous area where it's not safe to run, then you're not recovering ammo because you can't run over there without dying. So, for example, if they die in this doorway here, I can just step out, grab that ammo, and step back in.
You got to repair it.
Are they in there? Alright, so I am stoic. I can take this damage. Oh, we need spare parts. Shoot. So, gonna recover that really fast. Grab more spare parts. Hello, Dozer! Oh, that hurt. Oh, that's another Dozer. Oh, that's a scary one. So, I just gotta wait for my flask. It's 10 seconds unless I'm getting kills. Okay, I need to go get... So, as stoic, I can run in there, take the damage from all this, and then fix it, but it seems like one's already doing that. That's another great thing about stoic, is you're just capable of taking damage and then recovering all of it at almost no cost to you, so it's fantastic. And the Jokers are wonderful tanks. They just absorb the damage. And that's all DSOD's really about. It's about preventing damage over anything else. You don't want to die quickly. You just need to, some way to mitigate their insane damage. I believe they deal like 255 damage per bullet, and I think your base health is like 240. The numbers may not be exact, but they should be close to my understanding. Dozer's obviously dealing more, but... So the LMG works great, removing faceplates for the people who run Thanatos or shotgun crits. You want the people who deal high DPS to really get in there. And then the LMG doesn't do that itself. It gets the job done. The only problem is a slow reload, so you need to be able to manage your reloads properly, have the proper skills to get quick, faster reloads, and just take advantage of that as you go along. But you should effectively be a tank. Absorb the damage, clear a room. And just make sure numbers are thin. Shotguns, very, very powerful combo if you want to run those. Personally, not a huge fan of shotguns myself, so I just don't run them. Beast is almost done. So we got about a minute left. So once you get in here, we use Vlad's surprise to just bust through the front gate a little sooner. We have a zip line as a pre-planning to help deliver some bags. I don't know if we'll go for all. If we got the time, I mean, I might as well. This is going way too well. That's another thing about the cloakers too. I can body shot cloakers and do effective damage with the LMG, so I don't have to focus too much. And then heal all the damage. Another dozer. Problem with dozers, they really eat up my ammo. Ooh. My flask came up right when I just took one too many bullets. So we have little first aid kits as stoic. So you'll notice I'm not running doctor bags. First aid kits, if you're gonna run stoic, definitely suggest it. When you get off the ground and are saved, you're gonna have no life, and you don't get armor, so it's very easy to go down immediately. So the first aid kits can help stop that. Also, you can use first aid kits to prevent a death if you think you're going to take one, but I didn't think I would, and I accidentally did, so I mistimed how I should have played that. As stoic, you're pretty much preventing downs, versus when you're dodge, you'll be getting downed quite often. So you'll be using these first aid kits to help out. So Fabergé eggs, we're gonna just start grabbing all the goods here. You know what? Let's grab as much grab. Might as well. I'm gonna need the experience to get my level back to 100. That's all of it. We're not going to worry about the deposit boxes. I've already got the achievement for opening all of them and collecting all the loot through stealth. I still need to do the achievement for it's...
Straighten up, yeah?
Shoot, what is it? It's... keep enemies from getting into the Fountain Plaza. Oh, whoops. I want to go down. Yeah, you just gotta prevent enemies from entering the plaza. I mean, you don't have to do it on one down, but... yeah, that'd be a fun challenge. Alright, so we gotta wait for the zip line to drop off a bag, bring it back. Probably should have someone down there before cops start trying to steal this stuff. I might go down there. Always try to communicate with your teammates. It's very important. If they don't know what you're doing, you just die in the middle of nowhere, that could be problematic. Yeah, they're taking our bags. It's a good thing I ran over here. Problem I have with DSOD is... oh, hi, how's it going? They tend to hit me in areas I can't see, and that's one thing that gets me going. That's why I don't like dodge too much, because I can only dodge so many bullets before I figure out where they're hitting me from. Where Stoic, I can take the hits, and I can just constantly get the job done. So as long as I prevent them from getting in. Just look at the damage they've done. They've effectively killed me with how much that dot damage equaled. If the dotted line fills up my whole bar, I'm... boy. Yeah, but if my whole health is dotted, that effectively means they killed me. So if I had played any other build, I would have gone down. It's gonna take time to reload my guns, and then I'm gonna go out there and use my grenade launcher. Get away from my bag, son. Ooh, that's no good. So we're gonna set up turret mode. Puts my stability at its highest. Take some cover when I need to. After 4 seconds, my health also replenishes the dot damage as if I used a flask, but that requires me not to have taken damage for 4 seconds. I'm actually pretty low. But again, I can take the damage and I can tank it. If I'm in trouble, first aid kit, pop it, and then I'll heal that damage back up, and we're good to go. That is a dozer. Come on, give me my goods. Ow, ow, ow. Heal up. Take cover, first aid kit, heal myself. And like I said, you are a tank. You can take the bullets as Stoic versus trying to not get hit here. Okay. Alright, stop shooting me, please. Ow. Stoic up. Okay, I think we got it all. We're good. We're just getting out of here. So that was a successful first try. Not bad. I thought I would have a couple of attempts on my belt, but we actually made it out with the majority of the loot. I don't know if it was all of it. Didn't verify. But the experience isn't half bad. 1 million, that'll get me up there. So I just got 4 more skill points to make my build work out. Get myself some goodies. So that was the San Martin Bank Death Sentence 1 down. Hardest difficulty you can do. Not that hard when using the proper build. So if you are struggling on getting your Death Sentence done, highly recommend Stoic. It's my favorite build, but if Stoic doesn't fit your style of play, Anarchist is the alternative to going from being a tank to surviving in the middle of combat. So that was relatively easy. I definitely wouldn't think that's the hardest heist. There's harder out there. Lab Rat's Death Sentence probably still my hardest. I struggled very hard to get that one done. But that was very fun. I appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. If you want to see more Payday 2, please let me know in the comments down below. If you have requests to see certain heists done in certain ways or help with any achievements, let me know. Jigu, Craybound are the 2 people who've helped me along the way. They've taught me a lot about the game. And as you can see, I'm only Infamy 5 versus their 25. I have a long way to go. We're trying to achievement hunt and finish this game up, which we're doing a fantastic job doing. We are literally 59 achievements away from being 100% done out of 1,160. The only things I need to do are Infamy, so I've been working really hard, and thanks to GU and Craybound, I've made it far. And there are others who have helped me along the way. I believe Wombat helped me for one, Edoson's helped me for another, and Mers is just Mers. He's here, he exists. Anyways, so again, if there's anything I can help you guys with, let me know. We will be doing a Resident Evil marathon because that's the next game. We're going to be achievement hunting as we prepare for Resident Evil Resistance. And, I mean, I'll still be playing Payday along the way. So whatever you guys want to see, whatever you guys want to do, I'm there for you. Take care, everybody. And as always, good game.